Hey
Oh, you
everyone.
missed that gold?
Yeah, it was literally gold. Hey
Nice.
everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny with my guest with the most, Cardiff Electric. Hey,
That's the best you could come up with.
welcome to the stream. Thank you,
You've
Cardiff. Welcome
you've
to the
had
stream.
you've had this booked for months, and that's the best intro you could come up with.
Well, you're filling in for Dylan Mulvaney. We were trying to get that
Oh,
person
heard.
on the show.
Want to sell some beer, do you?
Yeah, that's all I
Good,
want to sell is
good.
some beer.
Now, before you start, I have to say something. The last time you had me on your stream, you used me to mercilessly plug a new T-shirt design where you stole my likeness. Now, if
Mm-hmm.
that ever happens again, I hope that's not what's happening tonight.
It
Is what
isn't
I'm
what's
saying.
happening.
Oh, okay, good, good.
No, this was too short notice to get the merchandise ready at the same time as you coming
Yes.
on.
So I'm sure
Yeah.
you'll sabotage me another time then.
We do have more merchandise though with you and me planned. I mean not you're not in on it, but I do have more merchandise with you
Cease,
and me planned.
cease and desist, Lorenzo
Yeah.
Ariola.
I like your catchphrase. You need to make a shirt that says cease and desist.
Thank you. No invite's not bad either.
Yeah, no invite's pretty
Yes,
good too, right? Yeah.
yes.
We're
So
just
how have
full
you
of
been?
catchphrases.
It's been a long
I'm
time. Seems like for the longest time we were inseparable, and then for the longest time we've been separable.
I feel
So
like people have taken that as us beefing or something because I know a lot of people were commenting. No, a lot. I make it seem like a lot.
mhm.
Like one or two people were like, "Why haven't you been on Cardiff's show? Are you like beefing with him?" And I'm like, "Nah, Cardiff's just doing his own thing. He's already got the big guy on the show with Vinny. Who does he need
Yes.
another big guy for? You know."
I've milked all the gold I could get out of Lorenzo Ariola. Is that what you're saying?
My teats are
Dry
dry. My
and
teats are
and,
dry.
and chapped. You should put some lotion.
I do like playing with them every now and then.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, but who wants to hear what I'm into?
Hmm.
No, and then I see you're on. Oh, is that Opie? Is that
Opie.
right?
Yeah.
That's his God given name, Opie.
No, Greg. His name
Oh,
is Greg, but his radio name was Opie.
because I thought no mother, no matter how much they love or hate their child, looks at in the eyes after giving birth and
Hmm.
says, "I'm gonna name him Opie."
Yeah, I don't even know what that would be short for.
Yeah. Uh, like
Oh,
a Greek name.
yeah, maybe Openzel. No. Hey, Openzo, how you doing? Hey, get down here.
Opert. Opert.
Yes.
Opert.
Yes.
Opanero. I don't know, but so that's his stage name. His real
Oh
name's
yeah,
Greg.
Greg. Greg
Oh yeah,
Opie Hughes. He was
Greg's a pretty
he,
boring name.
he was do you know where the original Opie is from? The the uh
There's two of them.
you've never heard you don't know the original Opie?
Dude, I know nothing about these radio
No, but the name
personalities.
Opie, I'm saying from the TV show.
No.
Okay. So Andy, do you know who Andy Griffith is?
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know Andy Griffith.
So he had a show like I don't know in the black and white days and he
He
had
was
a
a cop.
son.
He was a cop,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the kid on that show, his name was Opie.
Is that's something like everyone knows? Like that's
Oh no
a
no, Opie's a very yeah Opie from that show. It was uh yeah no it was a famous character. Well, and also the character the actor who played Opie is Ron Howard, the director.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I think I might. That sounds familiar. I didn't
Yes.
know his name was Opie, but I probably knew Ron Howard was the child actor from that show.
Yeah, but the character's name was Opie, and Opie from the radio, I guess, got the nickname Opie because he kind of looked like Opie from the TV show.
How the fuck? And then, like, even in that fictional world, how does the mother look at their child and name their child Opie? Like that kid has to have a real name in the show, right?
It was, I think so. I think Opie was a nickname, but again, I don't even know how you get that as a nickname. Like that's not
Yeah.
short. I mean, I don't get honestly, I don't get how you get Bob from Robert. That's bullshit. Bob should
Or
be its own.
for
Huh?
You get dick from Richard.
Yeah, yeah. These are the
You know,
things I don't understand. Things that make you go, hmm. I think we should bring that back, Lorenzo.
bring back the things that
Things that
make you
make you
go,
go, hmm,
hmm.
We
Well,
could.
yeah, none of this millions of dollars going to Ukraine making us go, hmm. It's more like, why do names like Dick, Opie, and Bob exist?
Things that make you go,
And everyone's like, so they just agree with it. It's something that the whole world agrees with. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Bob's short for Robert.
Yeah,
What?
why?
Yeah, why don't we question these rules given
Robert
to
can.
us by our tyranny,
Mhm.
the tyrannical
Robert gets
whatever?
Rob. That's enough.
And that makes sense.
Yes.
Like a baby couldn't fucking make sense of that.
You want to hear something really funny?
Tell me something really funny.
My headphones are falling off a little bit and sliding down the back of my head,
Hmm.
and I actually checked in the camera to see if it looked like they were falling off.
You're becoming one with your character. You're
Yeah, I just had a moment.
one day you're gonna wake up and like spuds are gonna be growing out of your body, and you're like, oh my god, I'm becoming
No,
too much like the character.
I'm gonna look in the mirror and just see this face looking back at me. It's well, I gotta think about it. I mean, I've probably
That's
spent
just-
more hours in my life looking at my face on a screen as a potato than anything else ever, because I never did anything on YouTube before. So how often do you actually look at yourself? Yeah, this might be how when my life is flashing before my eyes. This is the face that's going to be looking back at me.
when
Oh,
you get whenever you get the onset Alzheimer's, you're like, where's the potato?
what happened?
What happened? Why isn't the potato looking at me again?
Oh,
Where's my
this
big smiling teeth?
this is this is going to end badly for me.
Hey, at least live it up while you can, like Ja Rule used to say. Have you heard that song? Everybody that been living it up, what do I do? To all
Hmm.
my baby that been living it up, say what you do. I'm
Good.
living it up.
It's a good point.
Yeah, like Ja Rule used to say. That's what he
Yes.
used to say. He used to say a lot of things, but
What is he
whatever.
saying these days?
Didn't he got caught for that Fry Festival shit, I think. He
Yeah.
tried to invest a bunch of money into it and ended up being a con. But what do you do with Opie? I saw all y'all
Oh,
a video everyone dancing, all the vegetable
yes. When we get
uh
super chats, we
and
dance.
y'all were like holding like a truce, right? Cuz I don't think y'all are at peace with one another, all the vegetables, are you?
For the sake of Opie, yes.
Okay.
We've come together for Opie, but behind behind the Opster's back, and by the way, you call him the Opster, but behind
Okay.
the Opster's back,
Mhm.
um, yes, I hate those other vegetables.
I would think you would, just
Hmm.
because it's
Well,
like
they ripped me off.
it's cease and desisting. It's basically what your
Hmm.
catchphrase is. It's like infringing, and
Thank you.
yeah, I thought so too. I was just like, not that I'm against like the guys themselves. They're nice people. The corn diff's cool cat. I didn't realize his voice was so I didn't fit his character, his voice. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then there's a carrot now somewhere
Yeah, I've
floating
heard.
around, right?
There's a wheat diff.
There's a
Yeah, it's
wheat.
wheat diff. There's a strawberry apparently. It's
Oh my
terrible.
god, not a strawberry.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan at all.
And there's somewhere evil out there just rolling his hands, making more vegetable filters to
Ah,
saturate
yes.
saturate the internet with, just laughing like Vincent Price at the end of Thriller.
No, no, you've got the wrong guy now. Vince McMahon with that
Yeah,
mustache.
dude, Vince McMahon looks just like Vincent Price.
Yes,
Why don't you look at my
yes.
paintings?
Should be tying someone to a railroad track.
The only way to get your what is it, your inheritance, is if you spend the night in this haunted house.
Yes. So when does the show start?
Oh, it's already going. Is
Oh,
right? Yeah, we're recording.
oh! I thought we were just having friendly banter.
No, I missed all the gold when I don't hit record. That's
Oh,
why I
oh,
missed the very first scene of gold whenever. But what else
oh!
do I have? I
I
have
was just waiting for a very official start to the show. Like you had someone come in with one of those boards. All right, this is Lorenzo
oh
Areola. That's all funny.
yeah,
Take one. Yeah, there you go.
there you go.
That's how I envisioned it.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you should do that every show now. That's how you start the
Now
show.
now we're starting the show. The first 10 minutes
Yes,
is lost
throw
to YouTube.
throw that out.
Yeah. How's subreddit surfing going? How's that going?
Well, it's Monday nights at 8 on the subreddit surfing YouTube channel.
I see you already got 1,000 subscribers, man. You know how
Mm-hmm.
to pump
1,300.
those. Oh, jeez,
1,300.
that's great though.
I'm a
No, it's cool.
monetizing machine. You should have me on your channel. Oh, wait.
Oh,
I think
ooh.
that's. What are you at?
Do you like 520?
Okay, but it's growing.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
growing.
No,
All right.
definitely from a lot of, mostly from you and the Dabbleverse.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely a lot of random people that I've had on the channel have
Mm-hmm.
helped grow it in various ways.
Yes.
Uh,
The nice
mhm.
thing, you doing it the slow way. No offense, but the nice thing doing it that
You sound like my ex-wife. Know what I'm saying?
the nice thing doing it that way. By the time you hit your 1,000 subs, you'll already have your watch hours.
Yeah.
Where I went the other way, where I hit my subs and then I didn't have my watch hours, so you have to whore yourself off that way
No, what
to get
helps
your
is
hours.
power wash streaming.
I've heard
That
that's
dude, that can get you a ton of hours of watch time if you just
like
power
that game
wash.
specifically.
Dude, that game has like gotten me so many hours of watch time. People will just
Why?
have me on in the background while I power wash. And then I know you've even said he that I power wash the most inefficiently way possible.
Yes, that was your technique was horrible.
Yeah, I'm like, it's still getting done, man. It's not like there's no time limit or anything as long as I get it done.
But the
It's
baseball
just,
game's coming on. I want to go watch the baseball game.
oh, that's just as boring as power washing. Come on.
No,
Yes,
no
baseball. That's melatonin on the TV. Might as well just be watching a melatonin commercial.
lies.
Melatonin's the one that makes you tired, right?
Yes,
Okay, I want to make sure I got the joke right.
yes. Because yeah, the other one wouldn't have worked.
What other one?
The other one.
What other one?
The other one.
What other one?
Asshole says what? What?
Melancholy?
What? Who?
Um. What else did I have here on the agenda? No,
Probably
did I
nothing.
tell you? I don't think I told you. I told some people. My father, right? He
So hold on.
like
You're having me on your show to tell me something? Could have just
yeah.
tweeted.
So my father,
Twitter. You
he
have Twitter, right? You have two
I
Twitters.
I do have the Twitter.
You have
Oh no,
two.
yeah, I have two now. I got my old Twitter
You
back.
have too many
Praise the
Twitters.
Lord, Elon Musk. I
Too
got
many
my Twitter
Twitters.
back.
Okay, what did you want to tell me? I'm sorry for interrupting, but I'm sure I'll do it
No,
again.
no worries. So my father, he's a cool cat, right? He's
Mm-hmm.
all right.
He
Way
has to
better
be,
than
right?
way better than my mother, who's a piece of shit, and I hate her,
Mm-hmm.
and it's pure evil.
So you're still going with
But
that bit.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's been serving me well. But my father, a couple weekends back, because that I have really bad anxiety. Don't leave the house.
No.
Yeah, no, I truly am like that. I'm
Oh.
a hermit. I have agoraphobia. I don't leave the house, which is why I couldn't go anywhere. I don't go anywhere, right?
I thought you were a
Anyway,
club. I thought you were like a big club monster out there in
no,
Texas. You're just going from
no,
club to club every night. Big people
just
person.
taking
What would you
ah,
do? What would you
there
do
was
if you
a
were
rumor.
dropped in the middle? You were just dropped through the ceiling into the middle of like a jammed nightclub.
I'd
What
probably
would you
start
do?
dancing.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it were
That's
me right
good.
now, I'd freak out. I'd be like it didn't matter if I were clothed or what. Would I be clothed?
Sure.
Yeah, then I'd probably just trip out and get the fuck out of there. Besides, I have like gone to clubs before and asked only the Asian women to dance because
It's a good
when
plan.
you're yeah, when you're out in the club, Asian women can't really see you that well because they're already looking through the tighter lenses. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean. And
Nope.
then it's dark.
Nope. I don't know what you mean.
You know, the eyes are like
No.
that,
I don't see differences in people.
like Cyclops's
I would
glasses.
not compare Asian people to that, Lorenzo Areola. Asian
So
people are fine people.
no, I love them. That's why I go after them first. They're
Oh.
my yeah, they're like my preference. I'll say
Hmm.
they're the Coke to my Pepsi.
Okay, yeah, we went off track. Your father.
Okay, so my father he believes in religion, right? He's kind of a religious person.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, "Hey, mijo," he's Spanish, right? "Hey, mijo, I'm gonna bring you some guys to help get the bad spirits out of you with your anxiety." And I'm like,
Hmm.
"Okay, as long as I don't have to go anywhere, that's fine. Like, if they come to the house, cool, okay." And if it's on a day off from work, I don't want to be taking 30-minute lunch to come talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so the guys show up. They're asking me, what my problems are, how I deal with them. And then after 20 minutes of getting to know me, the three of them, there's the one that's the main guy. The second guy is like a mechanic who talks like half English, half Spanish. And then the third one is a fully Mexican, off the boat Spanish speaker. That's it. Well, one of them grabs my shoulders.
Do Mexicans take boats? Don't they
Yeah,
walk here?
no, they swim and take
Oh,
boats.
okay. I thought they
Yeah,
walked here.
they travel in a lot of different, like Diddy Kong Racing. They go by air, by boat, and by car.
Okay.
Not just by a cart.
So he
But
grabs you.
so one of them grabs me by the shoulder, starts yelling to exorcise the demons out of me, and
Mm-hmm.
the other two guys are speaking half Spanish, half tongue, going hala wala hala wala wala wala, and this one's yelling, get out of him, get the evil out of him. And I swear to you, and I had told my buddy before, dude, we need to record. I wish I would have fucking recorded it. Like, we need to record this. But they start doing like an exorcism on me outside on my patio, and my sister can
Do you have a
hear
ring
from.
camera?
I do, but it wasn't right there. I
Oh.
know where it looked. Eh, I swear I should have, because they were like "Ha, blah, 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 blah," doing all the tongue shit, the
Mm-hmm.
Latin shit. And yeah, they gave me like a little mini exorcism.
Oh.
And
Did it work?
yeah, they were. No. No, I'm still scared as fuck.
Oh.
But yeah, they just gave me a little mini one right there, and then said, "Okay, well, thank you, take care, see you later." And my dad was like, "Hey, are you all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, I this is pretty." To me, it was pretty normal because I grew up with my mother who would handle a lot of witchcraft, and she
Mm.
would do rituals like that with like the tonguing, the tonguing, and you look like the Dalai Lama right there, and
Oh.
see, I can be current.
Spicy.
But yeah, so I was used to witchcraft, so it didn't really trip me out. But I thought I'd just let you know, like, I recently got
Exercise.
exercise, and I'm a fat piece of shit, and I got
Yeah.
exercise.
Go to the
That that's
gym.
the that's the joke. That's the end of the joke. Hey, I
Yeah.
got an exorcism, got
Well,
exercise, but I'm still fat as shit. Didn't.
well, I gotta say, the whole time you were telling that story, I was waiting for the punchline.
I mean, it was a true story. There really is no punchline. That's a pretty good punchline, though.
That is. That is.
The exercise, but it was true. I did get
No,
an
but it just felt
exorcism.
like you were setting up this really long joke. That's what I meant. It was, but that was a
No.
real story.
Why do you think my jokes have any payoff at all? They really don't. I don't think they ever really do ever.
Thank you.
Uh, yeah, I thought I would let you know though, because I know you've had your Opie adventures,
Hmm.
and I got an exorcism, so
Yes,
just thought.
I'd rather play with Opie. It's a little more
No, but it
fun.
seems cool that, and then I even interviewed that one guy, that Jake Hudson, that looked like he was on
How-
Opie every now and then.
How'd that go?
It was fun.
Oh, good. Move on.
He did like a wrestling move with his pillow, and he was like, "Oh man,
Mm,
I did a wrestling move with my pillow," and I was all cool.
that is cool.
Yeah, I didn't see what move it was, but that was pretty cool for an adult to do.
Yes.
What else do I have here? Oh yeah, I had a doctor appointment today. My
How'd that
doctor's
go?
like, "Hey, you should see another doctor." That's what he told me.
He
I'll
broke
find
up with
another
you?
doctor. He's like he's what is he, a nurse practitioner, so he's not like your higher level doctor, you know?
Mm.
He's like level 20 and not level 30
He's like a
or whatever.
veterinarian.
No. Is that the kind of doctor that sees you? No, that's a
Yes.
vegetarian.
Yes.
You get it?
Yes. Because I'm a
You get it?
vegetable.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's pretty funny.
You know what though, Lorenzo? You know why I like you?
Why do you like me?
Because me, like most vegetables, we know we're safe around you.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
cuz I only eat like sweets.
Chips. Potato chips.
Barbecue, Pringles, always.
Barbecue. Pringles?
Yeah. You
Thought
know
we
why,
don't.
right?
Why?
Cuz you could turn like the can into a fleshlight and fuck the shit out of it.
How?
How- Ingenuity?
What do
You know,
you what do you use for the
Imagineered?
filling? What do you use for the filling?
You use a fucking baggie and some toothpaste.
Toothpaste?
Dude,
Like
whatever's laying around, you know?
mint toothpaste? You know that would burn.
No, you put it in the bag, and then the burning doesn't like it helps, you know, with the sensation.
Mm.
Especially with me, with all the medications I take, I'm really
Mm.
losing a lot of feeling, I guess.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Dead inside.
always.
Be strong, Lorenzo. Be strong. The
Always.
world
No,
needs you.
I don't know why the world needs me. I really don't know. I'm trying to see what else I had here on the list here. Do
No,
you
but
drink Bud
Pringles.
Light? Do you? Yeah, Pringles is great. Barbecue Pringles. What chip do you? Well, you don't eat chips, do you? No,
No,
no. You eat ketchup chips because you're a Canadian, eh?
we don't have those in Minnesota.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We
You're
don't
right
have
there
all
somewhere.
dressed either.
I would no. Well, yeah. You hate the Canadian dollar, so
Mm-hmm. Obvious, so I've proven it. Thank you.
yeah, yeah. You have said time in and time out how much the Canadian dollar
The jury is in.
is worthless.
Yeah, it is worthless.
I feel bad.
But Pringles, not a fan.
Okay, let's say hypothetically, if you did eat potato chips, what potato
If
chip would you eat?
this is like
If
when OJ wrote that book. If I did it,
if I
yeah,
murdered, yeah.
yeah.
I didn't
Uh,
do it, but if I did
if
it, this is how I would have done it.
yes, okay. Sour cream and onion,
Those are okay, I guess.
Ruffles.
Ruffles are good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ruffles are good. Never Cheetos. Not anymore. As a kid, I used to love Cheetos, and now as an adult, it's like this orange dust is everywhere. How do I get it out of? And then you wash your hands, and your fingers are still orange.
No, but what's a waste is those big puffy Cheetos. But like the thin, dense ones,
Yeah,
those I can snuggle up with at night.
really.
Yes.
Huh. Do you like
And they're made from
the?
corn, so it's better. Eat the corn.
That's interesting. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That they're chips made of corn.
Yeah, they're corn chips.
Yeah.
Your people invented them, didn't
Well, I
they?
don't know.
Or was
I
that
don't
just
know.
something that Taco Bell made?
I don't know. By my people, do you mean like the Mayans?
Sure.
Yeah.
Is that what you are?
I don't know.
Then yes. That's what I mean.
I don't know what you think I am. That's why I'm asking.
Mayan.
I'm not yours. I'm Mayan.
Yeah, that movie with Mel Gibson about you.
No, it was great. I love that movie, Apocalypto. It's not
Yes.
with him.
No,
He just
he
directed
directed it.
it.
Yes, he's not in
Yeah.
it. He wouldn't
No.
fit in. He might stand out a little bit.
He'd fit in at the end. Do you remember the end when they all the English settlers show
Yes.
up and
Yes.
then it's like, "Oh my god, the white man was the real enemy
Mm-hmm.
all along," like that M Night Shyamalan fucking twist.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Shamalama ding dong.
hell yeah.
Ooh ee ooh ah ah.
What song was I thinking about the other day? If you ever like wake up and a song's just randomly in your head, like tweedledee, tweedledee, tweedledee,
Not that one specifically,
tweedledee.
but yes, I understand.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Hmm.
That's the song I'm gonna like hear while I'm dying, and the lights go black in
Hmm.
my head, and I reach to that light in the sky. Tweedledee, tweedledee, tweet, tweet. He rocks in a treetop all day long.
That's pretty scary, actually.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty
That
scary.
may have been the darkest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Mama said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this. Mama said. Do you drink Bud Light? Are you like upset about that whole thing with the guy who wants to be a girl?
No, but as soon as I heard about this, I started drinking Bud Light so that I could stop drinking Bud Light.
That's a good way to go about it.
Hmm.
Boycott it.
I just want to be in on the trend. I'm always coming to things too late.
Hmm.
I figure this one I'll get in. I've also boycotted all the other beers too because I know they're up to something.
All of them?
All of them.
What about the non-alcoholic ones? What is it?
Not
What is the
just
one that's non-alcoholic?
O'Doul's.
Yes, O'Doul's.
That's fine
You drink that?
for breakfast. Yeah, I don't get the whole outrage. Who cares?
I think it's funny because if you're buying it to destroy it, you're still buying it, right?
Yes.
So why would you? It'd be
and
better
and
if you were.
and also producing a commercial for them that you will post to your YouTube and your Twitter and your Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, look how many people are posting videos with Bud Light spraying everywhere. It's like an '80s commercial.
And they're gonna have all these women with white T-shirts just get sprayed all over them,
I
and
I bet if you search Twitter right now, you could find one pretty similar to that, but they're not doing it to be sexy. They're trying to be angry, but they've really just reproduced a 1986 Bud Light commercial.
what they really should really do is like Boston Tea Party this shit and fucking just burn down convenience stores with it in it. You know,
Didn't work last time they tried that Boston Tea Party thing.
I thought that worked out, didn't it?
No, we lost England.
Who wanted England?
Isn't that what we wanted?
I don't remember.
Long time. I wanted the
I'm
tea.
pretty sure the Mexicans were doing their own thing back then. We
Laughing at
didn't care.
these silly Americans with their tea.
We were cutting hearts out of fucking people and making sure they were sacrificed so that the sun would rise the next day
Hmm.
and
Do
our
you
crops.
Ooh,
Hmm?
sorry, you were going to continue to recite poetry.
Oh, and what is it? Miles to go before I sleep. Miles to go before I sleep.
Yes.
That's the end of that one.
What do you think that uh uh the reason uh we don't drink a lot of tea in this country is because of the Tea Party?
I don't
We're
know.
so coffee centric.
I drink a shit ton of tea, but like sweet tea,
You know, I guess there's a lot of sweet tea happening.
like Chick-fil-A sweet tea.
Hmm. But
You
I'm
know
just
all
like
the.
hot tea. Like coffee is definitely more popular than tea.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
I think it's just Starbucks that started the craze because once that became a thing, that's what like blew up everywhere. Because I don't remember people like at Valero grabbing coffees all rowdy, you know.
Hmm.
I don't know. And everyone wants like these coffees that aren't even coffee, and then
Yes, milkshakes.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And then Starbucks is serving tea too,
That's
bunch of gay
true.
shit.
That's true.
And what is that Starbucks creature? Is she a siren?
Yes, a siren.
Right? So she's just luring them to their death.
That is
These
true.
these people,
That is true.
luring them to free Wi-Fi.
Hmm. And bathrooms.
Do they?
Homeless people in them.
They're just doing a heroin in the bathroom
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
while listening to you
Soft
live,
jazz.
you learn, you cry, you learn, you
Lilith
learn,
Fair.
you learn,
The Lilith
you
Fair
breathe,
soundtrack. Yes.
you learn, you scream, you learn. Was that good?
No.
I
Were you
thought it was
expecting
good.
me to say yes?
I don't know. I thought it was all right. Anyway, what's you got any questions for me? I think the only other thing I had here was, do you like Robocop?
Which one?
The first one.
Yes.
Do you like the second one?
Yes.
Do you like the third one?
Yes.
Okay, that was pretty much all my that rounds up all the questions I have for Cardiff Electric today.
It's funny, but there is an Opie connection to Robocop.
Was it the WCW when Robocop came out to try and help Sting?
No.
No.
And that's why I hate wrestling. They can't stick to the rules. They're always trying to cheat, bringing in Robocop.
Dude, you got to even the playing field. I don't remember who he was
Mm-hmm.
facing, but he needed RoboCop to come out and bend the bars of the cage because he was the only one strong enough to release, whoever was Sting's partner or help him or
Can't
whatever.
can't play by the rules, Sting. You shouldn't play.
Nothing in the rules says a dog can't play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you talking about? You dumbass. I have to write that in the rules that
Mm-hmm.
a dog can't fucking play basketball?
Mm-hmm. Air Bud.
Dude,
Mm-hmm.
they, they literally said they went with the whole nothing in the rules says a dog can't play basketball.
They went
Doesn't
with that
say
like 9 times, didn't they?
there's nothing in the rules say I can't put rat poison in the Gatorade, but you can't do that, right?
But that's in the rules.
No, I don't think it's in the
It
rules that you
is.
can't
No,
poison
it's
your entire uh opposing teammates
no, it's in
in
the
their
rules.
Gatorade. It's not specifically in the rules.
In the rules. I'm telling you. I've read the
I
rule
don't.
book.
You don't know anything about children.
I'm not allowed to be near within 350 feet of any.
That's a pretty good amount of feet.
Yes.
Good thing you only got 2 feet, or you don't have any feet. What the fuck am I talking about? Jesus Christ!
Little tiny feet.
That'd be cool if you had little feet on your shoes on your body.
Actually, that would be.
Yeah,
I
like
wish
little
I,
Mr. Potato Head shoes.
now I have a complex. Now I'm just looking underneath me, just feeling sad.
Because I've seen you with like the sparklers, so it looks like you have hands.
Yeah.
Oh well, what's Opie's RoboCop connection?
Oh, yeah. So Opie, when he was on Sirius Satellite Radio, he had an intern named Sam Roberts, who later became a producer, who later became Opie's replacement on the radio.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh, one of his teachers was the guy who played Robocop.
God, why do I have to know his name?
I think it's
Who's
Peter Weller.
Peter Weller? There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah,
He was one of his teachers in university or
you're
college
coming
or
with
high
me,
school.
dirtbag.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'd like to
Six
be taught.
Degrees of Peter Weller. That's the game. Or 6 Degrees of Opie. That's the game we play from now on.
I don't think we could do very many of those. You just have Anthony, and that's it. And Anthony,
Yes.
and that's it. Yeah.
Maybe that one, yes. Okay, I'm sure there's a couple more.
Well, I don't know enough about Opie and Anthony. I'm barely hearing, like, my buddy will put on recordings with Patrice O'Neill and Bill
Oh,
Burr
those are
and
the
stuff.
best.
Yeah, and they're hilarious. I
Yeah.
think there was one where like The Rock called in too, and they were talking about how Patrice was a writer for the WWE for like one day, and then he just like got fired the very next day because
Mm-hmm.
Vince McMahon, how crazy he is with his mustache and his fucking
Mm-hmm.
eyebrows and shit.
I only started watching The Office because I heard he was on it.
Who?
Patrice.
He's on The Office.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was another black man.
No, that is not Craig
Okay,
Robinson.
yeah, that's what I thought. I'm
He
like,
was
I think you're confusing them. I've never seen
no.
a.
He
There are
was.
more black men on that show. Oh, the
I,
old black man's on there too.
I think he was. He was only on for a few episodes. He got fired from that. Like he created a problem at the office and he got fired from that. But he was one of the guys in the warehouse.
Okay.
I don't think it was the first season. I think it was the second season, and it was only a few episodes. But then yeah, then I had to watch the whole show. And it's a good show.
I, I'm not into the Office.
I
I,
love
I
the Office. The
just
Office is good.
it's not bad if you know how there's some people that are like, I'm rewatching The Office for the fifth time, and it's like, dude, can you watch that over 5 times? And it's like
Hmm.
6 or 8 seasons, isn't it?
Uh, yeah, it goes deep. But I've watched it a couple times at least on
How can you
Netflix.
do that?
It's a
I
great
don't think I
show.
can. But you're
It's great.
rewatching something that you've already seen, you know?
Yeah, but it's still a. It's still funny, and b. Sometimes you see some. There's a lot of different things going on in the show sometimes. So,
Yeah.
and I'm an idiot, so I don't remember a lot of what happened the first time anyway. So,
Well, I wouldn't mind that if you spread it out so within so many years,
oh, I'm
like
not watching it every week, like over and
yeah,
over again. Yeah, but I'm saying in 20 years, maybe I've watched it 3 times.
okay. See, I'm thinking of people who watch like every week instead of
No,
watching something else. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna rewatch The Office for the fucking fifth time," and it's like, dude, you just saw it the other day.
no, couldn't do that.
Have you ever watched the British version?
Yes, very good.
It's pretty funny.
Yes,
That that
it's it's. I'd say it's better, but it's a different show.
yeah, it is different. I'd say it's better too, but that's just because I hate The Office because people like it so much. Like I don't think it's that good. The Office. You
It's good.
people we wearing Dunder Mifflin T-shirts and not know what the fuck it means.
Thunder
I
Mifflin,
just hate
people.
I just hate people.
I even went to the real Scranton Mall. I took a picture at the Scranton sign in the mall.
Uh huh.
They had to relocate it to inside the mall because people were like getting
In
killed
getting in the way.
on the street. No, because it was in the middle of the street.
Oh really?
So people were getting killed like taking pictures in front of the Scranton sign. So they actually had to move it inside a mall.
That's great. I love when people die
Stupidly.
for no yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, they died doing what they love, taking pictures by
Hmm.
TV monuments.
And I bet half of them, if you told them that they were going to die doing it, still might have done it. At least half.
That's true.
Mm,
At least they went out doing what they loved
yes.
with their family by their side. And it was what, like vehicular like deaths, like people
Yeah, get hit
would
by cars
okay.
because
I
of
don't
the
know if
signs
like
are.
if it was something that was like the Grand Canyon where you're like at the edge of something and you fucking fall or like a
No,
bridge. It's
that
not a
would be a
bridge.
that would be a dumb place for a welcome sign though.
I don't
Well,
know.
welcome
I'm
to
not a contractor.
Scranton.
I'm not a contractor. I don't care to say that I
You
am.
should be a contractor.
Yeah, that would fit my race very, very fittingly.
No, I didn't mean that.
No,
No.
is it because of the constant fear?
Yes, contractors are known for their constant fear. That's what contractor's short for.
I am constantly scared that I'm going to go over budget on this project.
Hmm.
Which
Can you
I
imagine
think
being
we're going. Huh?
constantly constipated?
Me?
Yes.
No, no. There was only one time I was ever truly constipated,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the worst like 2.5 weeks of my
Two
life.
and a half weeks.
Yeah, I couldn't shit for 2.5 weeks.
Literally nothing.
No, and it was I pretty much remember it was like when I was 26 or something, so I was young.
I'm horrified.
Uh, yeah, I wasn't shitting, and I started noticing after like a week, like, hey, I haven't
It
shit.
took you a week.
It took me a week to notice that I wouldn't because I was playing like Gears of War and shit like that online, like video games. So I finally noticed that I hadn't been shitting right, but I've been still eating the same food, so I felt bloated. and then I started noticing that I was like sweating, not sweat, but like almost like it felt gooey, like you were sweating out
You're
what was
shitting out
in
your
you.
face.
I was yeah, it felt like I was diarrheaing out of my fucking forehead. It felt ugly, right? So finally, I was like
Is
getting all the flaxseed I could get. What? Where we
is this
going?
the first time you've told this story on your show?
I'm pretty sure I've told it on my show,
Oh, okay.
but I've told it in different variations. So I was getting all the flaxseed I could, getting all the fucking Metamucil,
You're
and
frozen.
woo, okay, we're good now.
Yeah.
And nothing was working. And so finally I manned up and got myself a epidural. No, what were they called? Not an
Oh, an
epidural.
enema.
An enema. There you go. That Blink 182 album. I got myself a enema. All the small things to care to brings. Got myself an enema, got in the bathtub, and shoved it up my ass, and gave myself an enema, and finally, shit came out.
In the tub.
A little bit in the tub, but then like later on, it finally hit my gut, and I went to the toilet and was able to shit. And it was like, you know, like when the heavens and it's like
And you don't know what caused this?
I have no idea what gave. I wouldn't doubt it if it was like a curse from my mom to give me a lesson. Maybe she was like, "That's what you get for not buying me that brown bag special from Sonic, you piece of shit, son."
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Why didn't you buy her the Sonic?
Because because I work at Walmart fucking full time, but they only schedule you 37 hours, and I
Hmm.
gotta pay other bills.
Oh, that's it. Just didn't want to give her the money.
Yeah,
Oh, oh, that's fair.
dude, I was budgeting. Like my little brother didn't work, and she worked. Where did she work at? Like at Walgreens, and I worked at Walmart.
Hmm. Hmm.
And yeah, we had to like budget, and I would just tell her we can't afford to buy you your brown bag specials, and then cable. That was back when cable was still a thing,
Hmm.
really expensive. And she always wanted the cable. She never wanted it off because she had to
You
watch.
have to watch her stories.
She had to watch Lifetime Movie Network, The Golden Girls,
Hmm.
uh, Blue Bloods. I don't know if that one was around back then. She was really into Blue Bloods,
Hmm.
but
Golden Girls
um,
was some great television.
dude, Golden Girls is perfect. It is the perfect like laughs per minute,
Hmm.
everything. The ratio. No, that show is perfect. But yeah, I've been constipated really bad. That's like as far as my anxiety goes, that's the second worst I've ever felt is being
Hmm.
constipated for almost 2.5 weeks.
That's scary. What
No,
does it
it is.
smell like?
I don't remember. It was just more like a relief. The smell was relief, is what it was.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and
Was this
yeah.
on your list?
No, I finished my list. The
Oh, oh.
constipation wasn't on the list. I already finished my list of. That's all I wanted to talk to you
Oh,
about: being constipated and what your favorite RoboCop. Which RoboCop is your favorite out of the three?
the OG.
The first one.
Hmm.
I just rewatched it the other day. It's really fucking good.
The new ones aren't bad either. They're fine.
Do you mean like the remakes, like
Yeah,
the
like the reboot.
reboots?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't mind that he's like blacker or more black?
Who cares?
You
So
don't
he's a
care?
robot.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. Like he was all cool and silver, all DeLorean colored, you know?
Ah, who cares?
Are you gonna play the RoboCop game when it comes out? Do you play any
No,
games?
no. I can't
No?
play first-person shooters.
I don't know if it's gonna be first person. I don't
But
remember.
even anything, it's just mostly because of that. I don't. I get like headaches if I play video games. I can play like old school side scrollers and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not. I don't know. It's not fun. It's not my thing. I
Like
wish it was.
Castlevania?
Yeah, but I just don't have the patience. I think I have ADD
No,
or
I get you. I get
ADHD.
you.
I don't
Yeah,
have the
no, I get
patience
you.
for games. But I do
I
get headaches
just
for like first person shooters and stuff. And that's the ones I think I would be the most fun, but I can't play them.
yeah, I recently beat Dead Space and it took like all my energy to focus to like care about playing a video game. So I get what you're saying about having the attention span. You could watch a movie, but then you have to like legit control the whole movie too, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So yeah, I could see what you mean by it being a more work
Yeah.
than it's even worth as far as entertainment.
Like
What's the
when I did play, like when I was a kid, I always wanted the cheats. So I just wanted to win the game.
yeah?
I didn't want to play the game.
What was the first game you ever beat? Do you remember?
No, like not even a beat. Just like, even like just something like Sim City or The Sims or whatever. I just wanted
Oh,
like
okay.
all the
That
stuff, and I just wanted
yeah.
to be done
You
with it.
wanted unlimited simoleons
Yes,
cheat,
all that stuff. Yes.
but there's no game that you've ever legit beaten fairly that you're like proud of. Any
Uh,
old game, any old NES game,
no. Even Punch Out, I always had to get the cheat codes.
dude. Punch Out's hard though. Punch Out is hard. I
But even
know.
that, I just wanted to skip to whoever, right? So.
I know my buddy that does the art Retro Horror Inc. saying legit Punch Out was a hard game. We had a friend named Tony who didn't even really play video games. He played more sports games, but he ended up beating Punch Out. And everyone's like, "What the fuck? How did you do that?" Like,
Hmm,
but he likes sports games so much. I guess he committed himself to beating it. And he's not really even a game player.
hmm,
But it is legit hard. Like when you get to Mike Tyson or the Mr. Dream or whoever the fuck it is at the end of it.
hmm.
Yeah. So don't think that like, oh, I couldn't even beat Punch Out. No, that game's
No,
and I love.
but I'm saying even with that, I would get the. I never played through the whole game. I just want to get the code because you could get the code for Mike Tyson, right?
Yeah, to face him.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
just
you
want to
can
jump to that or just
the
jump to whoever.
passwords.
Yeah.
I like the names in there. Who they call the Russian vodka bottle Insky or something.
Yeah. It's a different time,
I
Lorenzo.
love I love old school racism.
It's a different
when
time.
Bugs Bunny could wear the fucking Chinaman's hat and all that. I miss that stuff. That's so great. I grew
Ever
up with
watch
that.
All in the Family?
As a kid, I didn't like it, but I slowly, started liking it. But I never liked it as a kid.
Yeah, I think you'd love that show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one. The episode. I love the episode when he meets Sammy Davis Jr. I think he's a
Hmm.
cab driver or something.
He thinks he's the cab driver, but he wasn't. No,
Yeah.
I don't remember now.
I don't remember if he plays the cab driver,
No,
but
I
he
think Archie
like
confused him for the cab driver.
yeah,
I thought
and
he was
he's a
playing himself.
I don't remember, but he's about to take a picture with him, and then he like kisses him on the cheek, and he's all
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
because the black dude kissed him.
Hmm, hmm.
Yeah, man, good old days. Those
But
were the days.
the funny thing is, you want a fun fact?
Tell me a fun fact.
Archie Bunker, the guy who played him, and the creators of the show were actually very ultra liberals, and they used the Archie Bunker character to draw attention to that kind of mindset in America.
No, I couldn't see that because
Hmm,
you have to be liberal to be able to. He was the butt of a joke every now and then, especially like with that Sammy Davis Jr. shit.
hmm,
He always made himself look like an idiot in the end. So,
hmm. But they were actually
uh,
very opposite that. They were using that to make that kind of people look the fool.
what was his name again? He had a girl's name.
Carol
Yeah,
O'Connor.
Carol. I remember he had a girl's name. I was all, what the
Hmm,
fuck? There's not a girl.
hmm.
That's a man, man.
You know, I killed Carol O'Connor.
What killed him?
I did.
How?
I was at work and I said to my friend at work, I said, "Hey, Archie Bunker, is he still alive or is he dead?" And my friend said, "I think he's still alive." And then I left work and I turned on the radio, and guess what?
Your AC turns on, or
Yes,
and then
he
and
was
then what
dead.
happens? And then he was dead.
Did you
Okay,
really hear that?
yeah,
Oh,
because
wow.
it's like nice and quiet, and then
Oh
it
yeah, I
just
guess.
you just heard it kick on real loud. Uh,
It was
No, you
very
killed
hot
him.
in Minnesota. Yeah, he died that day. So
Well, he was
obviously it was
probably
me.
really old.
Still, it was me because I uttered those words.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get why you would continue to blame yourself all these
Hmm.
years after his untimely passing.
The moral of the story, Lorenzo Ariola, is don't fuck with me because all I have to do is say the words.
Hey, all I ever do is praise you. Even whenever we did that video and or that video you did that video and you said about what's his name? Harrison Young and how
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to mention you. And I was
Mm-hmm.
all, no, 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 I didn't mention him at the end. I like he
The
was one of the
end.
first people. Hey,
Nobody,
the end is where it counts.
nobody
The end is
watches
where
till the end. I want to be up front.
the end
Cardiff
is where it
Electric
counts.
presents Lorenzo Ariola.
But I did shout you out there.
Yes, 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 yes.
And how was
That
that? How was your Harrison Young experience?
a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Actually, I should share a video with you. I recorded kind of the outtakes.
Uh
Like as I was on and we were just talking, I'm like, I should be recording this.
no,
This
yeah,
is
you should.
this is so yeah. So I recorded that, but I was recording. They couldn't hear me, so it was kind of like Harrison freaking out that they couldn't hear me and nothing was working, and he's taking his headphones off. He's tripping over his headphones. He's trying to. That was the fun stuff. I'll send you the link for that. It's on my Patreon.
That'd be cool.
But
Harrison's a weird
he
person
he made me
character.
feel bad though.
About what?
Well, no, because I told this ridiculous story about how George Clooney and Brad Pitt were talking about him, and they're
Oh, I
all big
remember. I
fans.
watched it.
And
I
he got so
watched it.
excited, and then 2 seconds later, he's like, "I have Asperger's and autism," and I'm like, "Oh,
Well, he's
now
just
I'm
gonna forget about it then. Don't
now I'm
worry.
picking on somebody who
Whatever.
I still think he's a character, and I
I
know characters."
I have him on Facebook, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's this I don't know, to me this is a funny thing. There's this attractive girl that I follow. I follow a lot of attractive girls on Facebook, right?
You? No,
I do. Anyway,
can't believe it.
he follows her too, right? I think I saw her through him, and so I just followed her, and she's just a good looking white woman, right? Probably like my age, like
Hmm.
30 to 35, right? Anyway, how old is he? I can't tell. He's like Benjamin Buttoning this shit, right?
Uh,
He's like 36 reversed or something.
no,
Anyway, he's an older man, right?
yeah, he's
Harrison.
in his 60s. He said his age
Okay,
on my episode. I think he said 67.
he's aging backwards. It seems like it. Anyway, so I see her comment. She posts something that's like really lonely girl shit. She's like, "Oh, I wish I had someone here to help to not have me so lonely." And then Harrison Young comments, "If I were there with you, baby, it wouldn't be lonely at all." And she was like, "Ew." Like she commented "ew," and I was like, "Dude, bro, you're gonna get canceled." Harrison, why are you commenting on this chick's post about like wanting to go please her? Like you're I don't know. I wanted to message him like, dude, you're gonna get canceled, but then he's got like you said, Asperger's and whatever and shit. So I don't think they'll cancel him.
Mm, man,
But I felt
crazy.
bad. Well, I felt bad for him because he's like, I'm like, dude, you're gonna get canceled, bro. Like with shit like that. Believe me. But uh,
He's a interesting person.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad you got to. Well, we both got to experience him. I wish I could interview him just for my show because it'd be different parameters, and I'm sure it'd be the same for you.
Did you
Where
ask him?
um,
I don't know if he
right.
would know how to do it though.
Well, I'd rather I did secretly call him on a phone call and just secretly record him for a little bit, and that was pretty funny. That was on the Patreon
It's
somewhere.
also illegal, but that's fine.
That's why it was on the Patreon.
You
You
can't
do a
murder
lot.
somebody on your Patreon, right? Like there are still rules.
I mean, okay, but you could put a
There's
paywall
law.
behind that. I think Texas is a one consent city. Like as long as one person
The city of
consents.
Texas.
Yeah. Oh, God bless it. God bless
Yes.
Texas. You should move here. There's lots of comedy clubs. Like
Yes, the
I
mothership.
don't
I was
know.
just there
Were you? No.
for the opening. Yeah, I performed. Check my Instagram.
Did you
I
go?
I posed in the opening picture.
I'll have to. Oh, okay. I know what you mean. I'll have to
Yeah.
check that out. And your Instagram, yeah, and you're becoming more Instagram.
Yes, I've started
Uh,
Instagramming.
yeah, that's pretty cool because
Mm-hmm.
they could only find you through the Twitter, and
Mm-hmm.
Twitter's very polarizing at the moment. So
Republican, yes.
I don't know. I don't know about all that boy stuff, but I know the Instagram. You could share pictures of you,
Mm-hmm.
in your bikini and shit, and you get all
Mm-hmm.
these likes
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and those pearly whites. But yeah, I think. Oh, look at that! Jesus Christ, look at that! You're perfect for Instagram with your duck face
I
filter.
should be using some of these, shouldn't I?
Why not? If you got it, flaunt it. Just don't go all Dylan Mulvaney and
Oh,
just
oh.
straight up. Hmm,
You know what I heard the other day? You'll
what did you
like
hear?
this. You'll like this.
Tell me.
Have you ever heard someone say the term "the phone eats first"?
The phone eats first?
Yes,
No, never heard that.
it's fascinating. It's at a
What does that
restaurant.
mean?
Well, here I'll tell you.
Oh, at a restaurant.
I was at a restaurant,
Okay.
and the table beside me there were a couple uh, younger women, maybe like 20.
Hmm, pretty young.
Yes, and their food came, and one was going to start eating, and the other one said, "Wait, the phone eats first," in order to take a picture of their food for Instagram.
Okay. In the context, I kind of get it.
Yes, it
That's
made
still very weird to say, though.
it was such a strange thing. I loved it though.
Did you?
I did.
I don't. I don't think I've ever, like, very rarely have I ever needed to take a picture of my food to show
No,
off.
no, I find that asinine.
Uh huh.
But just that phrase was just so interesting.
Hmm. I don't know. That's just
I
you.
felt like I discovered like hieroglyphics on a cave wall or something. Like I just learned something new that I never understood before, but it made perfect sense.
Yeah. Huh. What I hate is and I've talked about it before, is when people take pictures of their food, but it's regular food, like
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's, like shit you could get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get it if you're at Gordon Ramsay's fucking Hell's Kitchen, you're getting a filet mignon, something that's like,
To get
80 to
the
100 bucks or whatever.
I had the beef Wellington. That's what he was going
Yeah,
for.
that signature shit,
It's
right?
very
If you were
good.
getting that, I see why you would want to take a picture of that,
Mm-hmm.
because that's high society.
Yes.
That's some Sex in the City bullshit, right?
You want to hear a fun fact?
Tell me.
So Hell's Kitchen, I went in Vegas,
Hmm.
uh, and I've never shared a dish with another man until that night.
Oh.
I actually ate off another man's plate that night. It was very strange, but I wanted to get the beef Wellington, but I also wanted to try the Kobe beef.
Yeah.
And this guy was sitting across from me, and he was having the same dilemma. And we just
Wait,
kind of
was he your buddy or was he just a
no,
stranger?
it was like he we were at the same event, but he was a stranger.
Oh
I
shit.
didn't know him, but we just kind of gave each other the look, and we're like, yes, we are sharing we are sharing a dish tonight, you and me,
Okay.
pal. So I was able to try the beef because I wasn't there. I wasn't going to get back
No,
in a
that's a
Hell's
lot of
Kitchen
money.
ever again, or spend that. So yeah, it's like, well, let's. So
And
yeah, so we shared.
how much is the beef Wellington? Was that like 120 bucks? Is it
I think it was like $90 or $100. Yeah,
the same with the Kobe, right?
yeah.
That shit's
I think the Kobe was
Jesus.
more. The Kobe was more.
No, I would try the beef Wellington too. That's
Yeah,
what he's known for. So yeah,
yeah,
no.
it was
But
good. But
that's
they were
funny
both
that
good.
y'all gave each other the look.
I
You know,
knew it
kind of
instantly.
like when two guys are in the restroom and they tap each other's foots while they're in the urinal.
Exactly. It's like we are sharing a plate today, my friend. You and me. That's probably more intimate than some of the things that happen in the
No,
men's
it
room.
is. Dude, what you just did is like something that I don't think married people don't do.
No.
You know, no, that was like way
And
more.
Lorenzo, I would do it again.
No, that's you mutually like. It was a mutual thing. You know,
Yes.
consenting of two men. It's a beautiful thing.
Stars aligned for us that day because it was random seating and we could have sat anywhere. But
And
no.
were they both good? Like, did they both
Oh yeah,
dishes like?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, great, even
No,
better.
no, no. It was really good. I was very happy with my decisions. Our
Did he?
decisions.
I was about to say, did he like share his opinions with you too? Like, oh, that was great, thank you, or something.
Yes. I. The best part. You want to know the best part?
What?
I don't even know his name.
You didn't even get his fucking name. You just
No
shared it.
fucking clue. Hey, Kobe
That's
Beef
even
over there.
better.
I just called him Kobe Beef for the rest of the night. Kobe.
No commitments. No commitments. Even
No.
better.
It's
Rest in
wonderful.
peace, Kobe. Rest in peace.
It's wonderful.
Well, I think we've learned a lot today on
Yes,
the
we have.
third episode of Lorenzo and Cardiff
Is that what
uh,
this
talk
is?
talk about stuff. Yeah, something like that. The second one was just a sellout thing.
Oh, okay.
So I'm glad we could have a more intimate chat and talk about all my what is it where I can't where I'm constipated and you're sharing
Mm-hmm.
meals with other men. So
Yes.
yeah, I think we had a really good conversation.
And you know what's funny?
What is?
Your thing was about 10 years ago.
I would say yeah, when I was around
My
25,
thing was
26.
about 10 years ago. We could have happened at exactly the same moment. The second my fork crossed onto another man's plate and you blasted a hole into your toilet.
I'm blasting a
Wow.
epidural up my ass, or I keep
Oh,
saying epidural. It's enema.
yes. Enema.
It's not the most comfortable thing. I could see why.
I can't imagine. I do not want to ever have to do that. But
I can see why one, people don't like to do it, and two, why people do like to do it. Like
oh yeah. Oh,
those
like those colonics.
yeah. Or there was like My Strange Addiction, and a woman was addicted to doing
Coffee.
coffee enemas. Yeah.
Robin Quivers. From Do you know who Robin Quivers is?
No, I don't. You just like, Robert. You said that so confidently too. Like I was supposed to know who that was.
She's
Like,
from the Howard Stern show.
oh,
She famously got made fun of for getting coffee enemas.
but did she do it like her own thing, or did they make her do it for
No,
like a
she went to
show?
like a
Or?
clinic. No, no, she went
Okay,
to yeah, it was on her own. She did it
okay.
happily,
I
regularly.
mean, as long as it's not hurting anyone else, I don't see the big deal.
There were wonderful parody songs written about it.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
those were the
glad.
days.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm glad that some content or humor or something came out of it, but
Mhm.
I don't see the big. That doesn't hurt anyone. Giving yourself or going and getting enemas.
I've always wanted to get like a colonic just to see what comes out because you could
I'm
watch the
scared to.
tube.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
Like you're aimed at a certain way to where you could see everything come out, and I imagine it would just be all like baby fetus looking creatures or
yeah.
something.
No, but
You know.
I've always heard it's kind of nothing. Like there really isn't anything stuck anywhere. It's just it's all for show. So that it's not like you don't get Barbie toys coming out
Oh yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
or Hot Wheels tires that
It's
have been
not like
lodged in
you
there.
yeah, it's not like you lose like 10 pounds and you're like, "Oh shit, I'm a different man after that?"
Yes. The day after your colonic, your colon looks exactly the same as it did the day before.
The human body is an amazing thing, man.
Hmm. Hmm.
It is.
Hmm.
I love it. And There's nothing more beautiful than two men sharing a meal together.
Yes. And then just like I said, crossing forks with another man over
Mu-
plates is more
Mutually
intimate.
sharing meals.
Yes.
I think kings do like that's when one king like joins nations with another king. They're like, share a meal with
Mm-hmm.
me
Mm-hmm.
while we join together our nations, and they just eat his food. He eats your food,
Lady and
and
the
it's
Tramp had a less intimate meal together than I did
he's
with
a tramp.
that no unnamed gentleman in Vegas.
Kobe, Kobe
Kobe
steak.
beef.
He's a man, tramp, but
Look,
they love him.
Lorenzo,
What can I say,
if this episode doesn't get your numbers up, I don't know what can.
dude? Really, I don't know.
I don't know what can.
I'll just share it,
We've done it all.
but but yeah, thank you for being here, Cardiff
Oh,
Electric.
you're welcome.
You're the
We got to do the
most famous
pod couple too. We got to do the pod couple again. That was fun.
That was very funny. You really need to when we do it again. Don't tell me we're doing it because it was even funnier
Oh,
that I didn't know we were doing it.
neither one of you would remember it anyway. You're both dolts, so it's fine. I could pull that one. I could pull that one over on both of you just again. No
No,
problem.
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't remember it. I would because I remember a lot of little trivial and fun facts.
Yes, fun fact.
But
You were about to
yeah,
thank me. You go ahead,
I was
please.
about to thank you for being here, taking the time out from your busy schedule
Yes.
of subreddit surfing and other like things that you do. If you
Mm-hmm,
want to
mm-hmm.
plug all your stuff, please go ahead, Mr. Electric.
Subreddit surfing. Cardiff Electric Patreon. Cardiff Electric on Instagram. Cardiff Elect. Join me there. I'm trying to get to 1,000.
Yes,
I don't
follow
know
Cardiff
why.
Electric.
Just I'm just trying to get to 1,000.
It's a goal. We all
Yes.
need goals in life, you know. I know
Goals.
I'm trying to get to 1,000 on the YouTube, so yeah,
Yes. But
everyone
that makes
share.
sense. That's money.
Yeah,
I don't know what a
yeah. I'm
1,000 Instagrams do to me.
probably nothing.
Yeah.
Probably not. But you could use more of the what you were doing with the smiling and the lips and stuff. Yeah, you could do a lot more of that on Instagram. That's what that's what'll get you those likes. And then have you at different monuments, you know, or around a lot of what would you call it?
Mwah.
Trans right um like what are they? Protests?
Yes.
Yeah, just Photoshop
Or
yourself
supports.
kissing faces in front of the
Mm-hmm.
trans right protesters.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be beautiful. Do they have like a rainbow filter for your potato so
Who
that you're
gives a
rainbow?
shit? Who gives a fuck?
Hold on. Hold on. Nope. 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 The many faces of Cardiff.
Never seen that Crocodile Dundee one. That
Oh, it's getting washed out with the green
one's
screen.
close enough. That one's close enough. Hey, there you go. Beautiful. Cardiff is all inclusive. He has many faces. Jesus Christ.
Forgot about some of these.
Well, again, Cardiff, I want to thank you for your time. I know you're a busy potato.
Yes.
Everyone, check out subreddit surfing Mondays on YouTube, and check out everything else Cardiff Electric is associated with.
Oh,
Remember,
I have to play my commercial for my coffee company at the end, if you don't mind.
oh no, I don't mind at all. But remember, there's only one Cardiff Electric, and
Yes.
here he is with his coffee commercial.
It's a jingle.
Oh, okay, play your jingle.
Arizona Bay Coffee.com, the coffee that your dreams dream of.
So yes, ArizonaBayCoffee.com and pick potato seed because the FDA wouldn't let us have potato cum.
That's your jingle?
Yes.
when you reverse it, does the Necronomicon fucking summon the demon souls or what?
Very likely, yes.
Jesus Christ, that scared me.
Yes.
Well, all y'all check out Potato Seed Coffee.
Arizona Bay Coffee.com. The coffee that your dreams dream of.
What's the website, Lorenzo?
Arizona Bay
Coffee.com.
Coffee.com.
Yes.
The coffee that my dreams dream of.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a marketing genius.
Yeah, no, it works because I am so confused now that I need to go check
You'll
out ArizonaBayCoffee.com.
You'll order that coffee in your sleep. You won't even know. You'll sleepwalk to your phone and order coffee at
Jesus
3 a.m.
Christ. Well, yeah, everyone check out ArizonaBayCoffee.com, the coffee that dreams are made of,
Dreams dream
and
of
look for
potato seed.
Potato Seed
Because the
Coffee.
FDA wouldn't let us have potato cum.
I could kind of side on the FDA as far as why they would not want to do that, but you know that's still not fair. This is America, goddammit. You should be able to do what you want to do, right?
Yeah, you were screaming about tyranny earlier, but all of
Yeah.
a sudden I want to put hot potato cum in your cup every morning. Now you're okay with the tyranny, huh?
Hey, and then I just told you, hey, this is goddamn America. You should be able to do what you want.
Like
Should be-
Robocop.
Well, thank you, Cardiff Electric,
thank
for
you.
being on, and I hope y'all catch us the next time. Take care
Yes.
and bye-bye.
I'll never do this again.